I think uh, I think it's working. No? Namaskar, everyone. Okay, so welcome. My name is Jiishnu. I live in Portugal for the past now, oof, since 2012. So it's like 8 years, and I work together with my mother. We work together in Ananda Cafe. We have two vegetarian restaurants, and yeah, it's like in the center of Portugal, in the beautiful mountains. One day you want to come and visit the master in it. We live not far from the master in it, so you must welcome to visit us one day when everything is kind of the traffic goes better. I'm gonna take this one off. I don't need that. And so yeah, so thank you very much for being here tonight. I really enjoyed seeing all my friends, uh, kirtan players today. It was amazing to see Lila Maya, Dada, Danavira, Vasudev, and of course Joshna, my dear Joshna, who we lived together. We lived together for a few years in London, actually. Such a beautiful soul. And so thank you for all this sharing. So on my side, I'll be, well, I'm gonna have one tune here. Maybe we can start singing Kirtan together. Then after I can show some of the chords, uh, afterwards of the chords of some of the Kirtans I've been playing on the platform of online Kirtan for the universe. So let's sing together a little bit. Baba Namo Kevala, 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 Baba Namo Kevalamo, Baba Namo Kevalamo, Baba Namo Kevalamo, Baba Namo Kevalamo, Baba Namo Kevalamo. Bhavana Kevala Bhavana Kevala Bhavanamo Kevalamo Bhavanamo Kevalamo Bhavanamo Kevalamo Bhavanamo Kevalamo Bhavanamo Kevalamo Bhavanamo Kevalamo Baba Namo Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba So yeah, I love making new tunes. My kirtan is actually very simple. I can show you some of the chords I play usually. I hope you see the guitar. I'm gonna try to change the. Okay, so I usually play many times. I play many times the same chords, but with two chords, you can play so many infinite tunes. I mean, look at the Prabhat Sangit. Sometimes I feel the Prabhat Sangit. I'm not a specialist of Prabhat Sangit like Joshna or you, maybe all the Acharyas and the Prabhat Sangit specialists. But when I sing Prabhat Sangit, the few Prabhat Sangit that we sing in Dharma Chakra, uh, sometimes I feel they have the same kind of similar tunes now. And but they're all very different in their own way, and they have their own beauty. So coming back to the chords I play with few chords. You can play many tunes, you can make new tunes as much as you want. So this particular tune, uh, it's I play on, I put a capo. If you get a capo, it's quite good. It's very useful. A capo, if you don't have a capo, for those who don't know what a capo is to change the pitch, uh, and so if to according to your voice, so you could change it here. So a chord will be sounding lower or higher depending where you put it. If you put it closer to this part, then it's going to be higher. So you can adjust it according to your voice, which is very good too. So yeah, so this kirtan I just played, for instance, you play a C, right? It's C. So you put for those who are beginners, maybe it's first finger, the index finger on the second string, um, the second finger here on the second fret on the fourth string. The strings is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how they number the strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are frets. Like Dada Danavira explained well, those are frets. So that's where you position your finger. Usually you position your finger in between the bars here and not on them, right? So here it's a C. So second finger here and the third finger here on the fifth string on the third fret. And the second chord I play. So I'm not so good with the names of chords, but I did some research. I think this chord, maybe you know better, but I think this chord, if I'm not mistaken, it's, let me see. I wrote it down. I thought I had it in front of me. Just 1 second, sorry. Well, okay, maybe I don't have it in front of me. Anyway, it's like a G, right? Almost like a G, right? For those who know a bit the guitar already, it's a G. So it's actually you put just one finger here on the second fret. I mean, I'm taking second fret because of the capo. I'm just counting 1, 2 from here, right? That's why I say 1, 2. But actually, the frets, actually this is the actually first fret. But just for that, to make it more simple, I'll just say this is the second fret. So the index finger on the second fret, and I put the third finger, right? This one, I put it on the third fret on the. I hope you see well what I'm trying to show you, because I know the light is not so good. Uh, so the third finger, this one, right? This one, on the third fret, second string. Okay, so I'm putting just two fingers, right? So it sounds like this, right? And sometimes you can, if you can add the little pinky down there. Like this one is not used, huh? This one, okay, just the pinky here. So it's three fingers. It kind of gives more color. So you can do like this or like this. And the third chord is actually A minor. I guess it's A minor, yeah. So first the finger here, this index finger, second string like this, the do, the C, and the second finger like almost like the C, because the C actually you put three fingers. You take out this finger and you get the A minor. Right, so it sounds like this. So there's four chords, huh? So this is the third one. So and the fourth one, sorry, it's I believe it's F. F. So the F is almost like the C, except you go down one string below. So it's like this, right? So this first finger here, second finger the second fret, and the third just following on top. Okay. So it goes C. Then this one, sorry, I'm not so sure the name. I forgot. Then A minor. Then F. I believe it's F. If you want to correct me, don't hesitate because I don't know so much the theory. Okay. So it goes. Ba ba na mo ki va la mo. Ba ba na mo ki va la mo. Ba ba na mo ki va la mo. Ba ba na ki va la mo. Ba ba na mo ki va la. Ba ba na mo ki va la mo. Ba ba na mo ki va la mo. Ba ba na ki va la. Ba ba na. So the second part is always the same thing. It's very simple. It's four chords, like many kirtans. Just that's the very good thing about kirtan is that it's very simple, easy access, and you can make melodies very easily. That's what I love about kirtan. It's very easy to make new tunes with just a few chords. So the second part goes ba ba na ke fa la ba ba na ke fa la ba ba na ke fa ba ba na ke fa. So this first kirtan. Um, so in terms of strumming the right hand, well, I have a particular style. I would say because I love soul music, funk music, also rumba flamenco. I listen to many kinds of music, but I love soul music. Anything that feels good to me. Obviously, I think it's important that the music we listen, it's just touching something inside of us. It makes us feel something. And kirtan, of course, is even deeper because it's mantra music, so it goes even deeper, which I love about kirtan. So um, so I forgot what I was going to say, but anyway, so with few chords, you can do many tunes. Yeah, I was talking about the right hand. The right hand, that's usually I play a lot like this. So if you want me to kind of describe my right hand, I've tried to write it down, because I usually don't have the habit to um, to show or to share, which is amazing to have this opportunity to do that. I try to structure my strumming on the right hand. So so it goes down, up, stop. So it goes down, up, stop. I stop as with this part of my hand. So it can give is a good technique because it gives kind of a rhythm, a rhythmic style to the music. It's nice. So it goes. So it goes down, up, stop, down, up, down, up. So it goes down, up, stop, down, up, stop. So down, so from the beginning, down, up, stop, down, up, stop. Okay, so that's oh, we're almost there. It's just the beginning is down, up, stop, down, up, stop. And I go down, up, down, up. So it goes down, up, stop, down, up, stop, up, down, up, stop. It's a bit complicated, but you know, I'm trying to do my best to explain to you because even myself, I had such a hard time to see how I decompose that. But if you bear with me, maybe if you, well, this video is recorded, maybe it's gonna be easier if you watch it again. Maybe it would be. So it goes down, up, stop, down, up, stop, up, down, up, stop. So down, up, stop, down, up, stop, up, down, up, no, up, down, up, stop. Okay, I won't stay so long on I think it's a rhythm that I love to share. Maybe I'm not so good yet in teaching it, so so sorry about that. But maybe if you watch the video again, maybe it can be easier. If not, you can always contact me more personally, and maybe I can just share with you the best I can to you know to you. No problem. We can do that more. So maybe I can continue on the same chords that I've been sharing with you, uh, and you can move the capo anywhere you want, as I said. There's one kirtan that came to me like some years ago. It's called I call it "Longing for You." I was just sitting in front of my puja table in front of Baba, and I was just yeah, just playing guitar, and just this tune came, and maybe you heard it already, and it's the same chords, so it goes like this. Ba ba na kevala ba ba na ba ba na kevala ba ba keva ba 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 na kevala ba ba na kevala ba ba na kevala ba ba kevala mo ba kevala ba ba kevala ba ba kevala ba ba kevala mo ba kevala. So it's very easy. Once you know the chords, you can. Many actually of my tunes, as I said, are based on the same chords. So you can, as the first one I shared, I just moved the capo to the third fret. Sorry, to the third fret, but according to your voice, you can just change it, of course, lower or higher, as it fits better your voice. Um, and also, it's quite practical also in a way. If you, when you do like kirtan in a collective meditation, or in some specific events, where you play for some time and you need to have different tunes with you. I find it practical to have uh, the same chords and changing the melody, so you don't have. Sometimes I don't even change the capo. I just keep it here and change to another tune. For example, this one, "Longing for You," I go like ba ba na ke va na ba ba na ba ba na ke va na. Then I'll move on to the second part. It was ba ba na ke va la ba ba na ke va la ba ba ke va la mo ba ba ke va la. And there's another tune that I have is called Malaya. Uh, you can find also some of my original tunes on my YouTube channel, Kirtan Flow, and it goes like this: Bapa na keva. So same chords. Bapa na kevala, Baba na mo kevala mo Baba. Baba na kevala, Baba Namo Kevalamo Baba Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam. So yeah, so you can change to this first tune, "The Longing for You," which is, you can find it also on my YouTube channel. I didn't put any tutorial, but you must welcome, after this session we have together, to well, I'm probably gonna do some tutorials in the future. I think it would be nice for me to do it. I just want to do it in a nice way. Uh, I'm kind of bit sometimes a bit perfectionist. I want to do it in a way that it's, but sometimes it's just about sharing and not necessarily to have it so professional. So I'm also learning how to just let go of that, just to do what I have and just share it. So yeah, you can find those two tunes on my YouTube channel. So yeah, you can do that. So this Malaya tune is like that. I call it Malaya because I was in Malaysia at some point uh, in 2013, and I spent 3 months. I spent 3 months with Didi, Dev, Deva Prema, Ananda Deva Prema, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry if I'm mistaken her name, please. Sorry. She's this beautiful Didi who's taking care of the orphanage in Thailand, and she's from Italy, and she's been there for many years, and she's doing a wonderful work there. And I spent just 3 months to help a little bit, and we had the retreat there in Malaysia, a sectorial retreat. Was my first retreat in Malaysia, and my first time, I think. No, not my first time. I went once in Malaysia, but just the airport. This time I went out of the airport. And I stayed in a Jagriti before going to the retreat. It was in the countryside somewhere near Kuala Lumpur, and this kirtan came to me in the Jagriti of Kuala Lumpur. So I thought to give a name, Malaya. I felt it sounded nice, so that's why I call it Malaya. So let me see. Sorry. Um, okay. Um, Yeah, and there's another one. There's another one that just to make it also continue with those chords. There's another kirtan that is also there on my YouTube channel. It's called Horizon. I call it Horizon because well, you will see there's a video there. I'm playing there in the nature, actually, just in the mountains where I live in Serra da Estrela. It's called Serra da Estrela, so it means the chain of the mountains of the stars. Estrela means stars in Spanish and in Portuguese. Portuguese Estrela. So it's a very beautiful name, Serra da Estrela. And it's actually my girlfriend Anisha who filmed the very nice video of me playing there. And I was just facing the horizon, and I was thinking, okay, it's just a beautiful scenery, and it's just blue sky, and you see on the YouTube channel, if you check it, it's a very nice place. And so I just decided to call it Horizon. So I'll just play it for you. It's the same chord, so just to make it kind of simple also, because it's also about keeping things simple. uh, with kirtan especially, you have to keep things simple. So this kirtan goes like this. So same, yeah. So I say, sorry. Again, I put the capo on the third fret, but just be free to move it wherever you want. I mean, this is just it's just, yeah, according to your voice. It's just change it as you wish. So I'll keep it. Well, I can put it on the fifth this time, but it's the same chords, right? So as a it goes like this. Oh, it goes like, yeah. Baba na kevala, Baba na mo kevala, Baba na kevala, Baba na mo kevala, Baba na 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 mo kevala, Baba na kevala, Baba na mo kevala, Baba na kevala, Baba na kevala, Baba na kevala, Baba na kevala. So it was actually a bit high for my voice. But anyway, you can put it wherever you want. So that's horizon. You can also also what I like to do is to they call it it's a technique called hammer on. So or how do you say it? They call it hammer on, and uh, I forgot the name. But just to say that the technique is, what I like to do when I play is to move one finger. For example, when I play C, you see here, I just hammer here. I think Dada Navira also, Dada Navira also, I think covered this. I think so. Anyways, I like to move it like that. So there's a specific name for that when you do like that. I forgot the name. I was checking it, but I forgot what's the name. So I often when I play, just give a nice little color. So you can play with your finger like that, or even the middle one. Even when you do picking, you can do like that. Of course, you get to strum the chord, the string that is where the finger is going to be hammering on. So in that case, that string here for that finger here. All right. So and then also here. here I hammer with this finger here, right? And with the A minor also, you can do the same. I think for every chord you can do, you don't have to do it all the time, of course, but you do it as you feel like. That's the most important. Whatever makes you happy is what makes him happy. So yeah, you can add this little touch here, like for example on the F. I put the little finger on the third fret. So I hammer here. So you can do that also. On the C also as well, on the Do, I can do like this. So that's a little technique that is nice to add. I like to add a lot this, and yeah. Any questions? Or I'm not checking so much the comments, but any questions anybody has? So this other kirtan I can share with you. This one is called, I call it, well, this is with bar chords, so it's a bit more difficult to do bar chords for those who start playing guitar, but with practice, it comes, of course, easy. So this one goes like that. It goes E minor. So E minor is this finger here, goes on the second fret, and the third finger here just below. Then the second chord is 3 chords. The second chord, so it's a bar chord on the second fret, and this finger here goes on the third fret, second string, and the third finger on the fourth fret, the fourth string. So it sounds like this. So if you get your guitar with you, check with the sound if it's correct. That's how it should sound. All right. Then the third chord, which I already shared, is the A minor. So here, the finger on the second string, first fret, and the second finger, second fret, fourth string. So it goes E minor. This one, I'm not so sure. I think it's B minor, but not 100% sure. Then this one is A minor. Then it goes to A minor and go back to E minor. So it goes. This kirtan goes like that. It goes. Baba this kirtan, I name it flame because, or just simply because I was by the fire, and this kirtan came when I was near the fire, by the fire, in my flat here, and yeah, yeah, I thought it was a nice name just to put on this tune. So if anybody has any question, I'm happy to answer any questions, any queries. Um, I'm not sure if I see all the comments. I'm not sure if I access to all the comments. You're most welcome to both tunes, although I have not listened to them on YouTube. So I see you sending uh, yeah, thanks for sharing, Didi. Ananda Advaita, Namaskar. Thanks for sharing the YouTube channel. It's useful. I mean, I could share it on the comment section, but thank you, Didi. Uh, um, okay, thank you, Auntie Kivi Valley. If I'm not saying it wrong, thank you for the information about the chords. A minor seven, yeah. Thank you. You get. Thank you for sharing the knowledge. A minor seven. So I guess it's a minor seven instead of A minor that was playing. I guess, or I'm not sure if that's what you meant. The second chord, if it's A minor seven. But thanks for sharing the information about the chords. Um, okay, so I don't. If you want to, I can share more tunes. I mean, I got more tunes to share. Um, unless you want me to answer some other questions. Um, for me, Kirtan, um, yeah, Kirtan is like a link. It's like a link to my deeper self. That's what I feel. Music is always. I cannot live without music. It's like air or food. If I don't have music, I think it's my heart is dry. It's like it's like music, life is the same. It just gives so much joy. And Kirtan is like a link to, yeah, it's like a link to my deeper self, and I feel like it's like a relationship, and it's the relationship with our deeper inner self has no words. It's something that we have to experience for ourselves, and Kirtan, I find it a very good tool for that, and and it's beautiful. I feel um, and with Kirtan, you don't need to be like playing. You don't need to have skills like. I feel like Kirtan, the first instrument we have actually is our voice, and just by singing, um, of course, playing guitar is nice to add instruments. If you learn an instrument, is beautiful, and but even playing guitar, if you play, just everybody has to start somewhere. Like if I say that I've been playing for, well, I started. My mother was my first teacher. She told me when I was 12 or 13 years old, and since then I just keep playing the guitar. I think I would have wished to learn more, but there's always more to learn. I'm still learning even now. I'm going to improve my skills, and it's always good. But to sing kirtan, I think it's such a very personal thing that using your voice, playing the guitar, you can play two chords, and you can just be going in that space of love, and yeah, just be deeply touched by. It's very difficult to put in words always, what that is, because I feel like we it's it's just to be there, no? Be there with that energy. And there's so much longing inside of our hearts, and it's such a beautiful thing. And Kirtan is a beautiful, it's just beautiful friends. It's everything. So yeah, and yeah. So I don't know. I get um, um, anyway, namaskar to everyone out there. I'm so happy to be here and be connected with all of you who are here present, and I'm thankful, very thankful to every one of you. And namaskar, Joshna, my dear Joshna. Thank you so much for your contribution, for your music. And had the chance to be with you for so many years, and you've been in Portugal, so coming here, and it's so nice to have you. And yeah, so thank you to all of you, to all the there's no words to express of how much grateful we can be. So I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. And yeah, so there's another kirtan. If you want, I can share this one. I just during this quarantine, um, uh, um, I came with this kirtan, which I played recently on the platform of online kirtan of the universe, and it goes. If let me try to remember, it's like this. Uh, okay, it goes like. So I'm on the 3, 4, 5th fret. On the 5th fret, right? It's a bar chord. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what I'm doing here. Yeah, right. So, oh yeah, 5th fret here. Yeah, 5th fret. Maybe Joshna, maybe if you still you can help me to tell us what is the name of that chord. I'm putting my finger on the second string, the index finger on the 5th fret, the second finger on the second string on the sixth fret, and the third finger on the 7th fret on the fourth string. So it goes like this. So if you get your guitar, it has to sound like this. If it's not, maybe you're a bit too further away, or the fingers on that one uh, uh, collocated. But I guess you can see hopefully well what I'm doing. So it goes like this. There's three chords, very easy. It's just bar chords. It's of course a bit difficult when you start, but you get used to it. And the second is the second chord is on the third fret here, and the third finger here on the 5th fret. So it's just one finger. And the third chord, I stay on this third fret, and I put my finger, the little pinky, on the second string from the bottom here, and this one, uh, not just on top, but leaving a string in between the two fingers. So it sounds like that. So from here, I go here. So there's this one, first one, fifth fret, right? And I go here with just one finger, right? And this one here. So it goes like. And the second part was I stay on the first chord. It was ba ba na ke va la 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 ba ba na ke va la. So basically that's a kirtan. I call it cascade. Well, actually, I asked my mother how she would call it, and I was thinking, I don't know, and then we came up with the name Cascade, and I don't know, I feel like dancing on this tune, but I feel like I don't know, feel like I don't know, I feel like a cascade, especially the second part. Ba ba na mo ki. I don't know, I feel something is coming down. Anyway, that's my imagination, of course. I mean, it's just. I mean, could take another name and just call it Cascade, you know. It's just a name. But name is good. It's useful to have names. It's just for us to, you know, not get lost in not get lost in a human way. So yeah, it's good to have references. I think so. Uh, so that's the Cascade Kirtan. Uh, any questions about anything? I don't know. Thank you, Joshna, for telling us the chord. Thank you so much. Thank you, Auntie Kivi Valley. Thank you. That's a very, very beautiful name. Antikivi Valley. Never heard a name like that. Which country are you from? Antikivi Valley. I'm curious now. And yeah, thank you also, of course, to Didi, to the Didis who organized this platform for us to share. Thank you so much to Didi Ananda Sampragya, Didi Ananda Chira, and all the other Didis involved. Maybe Didi Ananda Advaita and Didi Ananda Tapumaya also is here, who is also uh, with us or was. Um, so thank you for this platform, and yeah, it's so nice to be able to share and to share around us. It's important. Okay, so can we put chord names progression down? Uh, Federico Ferrari, namaskar. What do you mean? But can we put chord names progression down? Do you want me to write down the chord progression? Is that what you mean, Federico? You want us to share the names of the chords? Please let me know if that's what you mean. Ah, thank you, Antiki Valley has a good knowledge on the name of the chord. So thank you very much. Also, thank you to Joshna for. Uh, I think we have some troubles with the video. Not sure if you still see me because I think my video went off. I'm not sure if you still hear me though. Ah, Namaskar Dharmadeva from Italy. Yeah. Uh, okay. Yeah. I will. I will send you the chords. I think Dharmadev. I think the chords. Some chords. Uh, Possible chords on by Anti Kivivali. If you check the comments, Dharmadeva. I think. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Dada Navira. Also, thank you very much for tuning in and maybe helping us to find the name of the course. Thank you very much. I don't see the video. I don't see myself anymore, which maybe it's a good thing. But okay, well, uh, yeah, I will. Yeah, is that okay, Danmadev? All right, great. I'm glad that you got it. But in case there's any doubts, don't hesitate, Dharmadev or anyone to contact me, and of course will do my best to provide the codes with all of your help because some of you have great knowledge on guitar, which is very very good. So thank you for that. Um, okay, so I feel like there's always more to share, but but if you don't have more questions, maybe we call it a day and we continue, we keep in touch. I feel like this platform is such a beautiful platform. I'm very thankful, of course, to the technology that's been provided for us to be connected in such a, not just because of the pandemic, of course it is, but also just in general. I think it's so nice to be able to have these tools to connect to each other. And here in Portugal, and I guess in many sectors of talking about our Dharma chakra, we've been doing collective meditation, yoga online here in Portugal, and it's been wonderful. It's nice. We can reach out for more people and share with more people, and we can see each other, or at least the image of us or each other. It's so nice. We don't necessarily only hear the voice, and we see physically each other, which is very nice. So yeah, very grateful for this technology. It's just wonderful. um so okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I mean, I have no words to how much I'm thankful for all of you and for everything. And Baba, thank you so much. And and yeah, So thank you to all my beautiful friends who shared also today their great inspiration stories, how they came to Anand Marga, and their knowledge on Kirtan, and 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 yeah, so and their knowledge on Kirtan and Prabhat Sangeet. Thank you again to Joshna, who has made so much research on Kirtan and Prabhat Sangeet. It's just amazing the contribution that she's doing also. So thank you. Vasudev also, great Margi, who's been also on the way for some time and sharing his experience also with Baba. And it was so nice to hear all of you with all your stories and your knowledge. So thank you, thank you, and I see you soon. See you, and let's keep in touch. Okay. So namaskar. Thank you so much. Namaskar.